y'all, 118 Seth Shadow here. So we're gonna be starting today with some buyouts that are happening on the market. And the first one is on the World Origin Dark States heal trigger that comes out of set 5, Sensual Elixir Favronia. So this trigger is notorious for its misprint of not having a shield value printed on it, and it is a World Origin from set 5, which has not seen any reprint, and apparently I don't even think it has a errata correction that you can pick up over. Yeah, I don't even think it's part of the errata replacement series. So basically, I think this is going to be its only type of printing where you just won't see any shield value on it. But right now, the base price on this card is $35, and there are only 3 listings on the market here. There have been sporadic sales over the last few months, but overall the market price has been trending upward, with a number of sales that have been moving from 24 all the way up to 27 for the most part. And available listings right now range from 35 all the way to 45, plus that extra shipping cost that goes along with it. So this is one of the biggest, I think it is the most expensive World Origin that we've got, except maybe Soko, the perfect guard for stealth. Then something that's completely off the market right now is the SP of Diablos Girls Ariana, the SP heal trigger from Festival 2021. So, historically, this card has a market price of around $15, and it looks like it's had sales from $20 all the way to $30 recently, with the vast majority of them recently selling at around $13. So, not sure why this one in particular has been bought out. There are, of course, a number of other SP triggers that you can pick up from Festival 2021, and they always just jump and then drop back down as time passes. Like Laura's Yellow is currently sitting at around 25, but Blaze Maiden Zone is currently 45. The crit trigger for Dark States, Diablos Girls My My, is also 25 right now with only 5 listings. And considering this set has been sold out for so long, and this is the only place where you can get SP triggers like this, it's, well, these ones in particular. Yeah, they just keep coming and going on the market, so it's really just about picking them up when they are at their cheapest, and honestly, with Ariana having been sold at around $13, that was definitely a good price to pick it up at. You also have the frame rare of Distorted Bane, which is now off the market, and sell-wise, market price on this one is around $28, and if we take a look at recent sales on this one, someone did buy a copy of this for $50 around the end of January. Actually, we saw a few $50 sales, or at least close to it, and most of them are $26. Now that we're getting that new promo that will be coming in the Sky manga, Leolodium is going to be seeing a whole lot more popularity as we go along. Some prison support cards are moving up in value, like Citrus or Corner Citrus from DivineZ 2 has 12 listings on its triple rare starting from $7 right now, and that's been a trend up even though its market price is currently $7.33. You can see that there's a trend up in the market price where more recently we had been seeing a lot of $6 to $9 sales, and just the end of last month was mostly 7, so it's trending slowly upward. The silver rare is a little bit low on listings right now, 8 overall with a price of $10.20 to start, and the FFR is currently at 1 listing on the market for around $50. You've also got Dairy Violet from set 2, like original set 2, which serves as a perfect guard against any grade 2 or lower attacks so long as you've got a card in your prison. It's got a base of $6 right now, and this one's market price has also been trending upwards since the beginning of January. It was at a low of around $2.70, now it's up to almost $4. And in terms of how it's actually selling, we have seen sales at $5 to $6 on this card. So I would pay attention to your prison support. A lot of them still seem to be moving, despite the fact that there haven't been any real announcements for the deck. And I also want to talk about the original set too, A Brush with Legends. So right now, if you want to pick up a case for this one, the base price we've got is $571 and change, and there's an $11 shipping tag on that one. So it's about, excuse me, it's about 580 some dollars to pick up a case right now, which amounts to over $30, or it's under $30 a box right now. And when you consider what is in this set, the biggest thing would be the effect front triggers. They're the original prints. You get the potential to get the holofoils of them, and you also have the SPs that you can potentially pull. Otherwise, though, there isn't too much in here. There's Nectar of Sensationalism, which is a rare, so if you manage to pull that in a box, which should be very easy, that's pretty much like a $4, $5 card as well. You have the encounters for Phantom Blaster and Overlord in here, but aside from that, you don't really have too much aside from support cards for anything that came out of set 1. So there's a lot of room for just missing on value for this one. But I mean, if you do hit some pretty decent SPs like Blaster, Dark, and I guess to some extent Dragonic Overlord and some of the prison support, it's not too bad. But the problem is the DSRs. There are 2 of them that you can get in here, and the only one that seems to have been selling at all was Bruce at 25. So there's been a loss of value overall. At just under $30 a box, I don't think it's too bad of a pickup, but you still have a lot of room to miss on value for that one. Then Forefront Knight 10th Fault from set 11 has been seeing a resurgence in value. Now the base price is $35 with 8 listings on the market. And when we take a look at the market price, it's been rebounding from around 26 to almost 30. And the listings start from 35 and they basically range all the way up to $40 with shipping added on to that. Macrocosmic Dragon Marstooge from set 13. This is one of those stride ride fodders, which there's one for each nation except for Lyrical Monasterio, available in set 13. The price has gone back up with the anticipation of Messiah with Divine Set 6, and now the base price on this is $20 while the market price is around $10. The double FR is currently at around $59 with a market price of $32. Now I will remind everybody, this card was reprinted and also got a silver rare treatment in the Japanese version of Divine Set 6, so it's highly likely that we'll get the same thing over here, particularly because these are part of the standard triple rare numbering of Divine Set 6. We didn't see any advertisement for it for the English side, but it's a very high likelihood that we'll get it as a reprint, especially given it's getting a silver rare treatment. So I don't think there's any real point in picking it up at this value when it's gonna be an easy pickup later on in the set that it's anticipated for. Drag Ritter Dirgam, which is also likely to see a bit more of a buyout because of Gondiva. That's right. Gondiva is coming in set 6, Divine Set 6 as well. The silver rare for Dirgam is currently at 4 listings with a base of around $9.50. The triple rare is at $4 with 19 listings, so they're a good amount. The double frame rare, though, is at 5 listings starting from 18. So even with Gondiva incoming, there's not a whole lot of hype around this one. So at the very least, even being from Divine Set 2, maybe it'll just kind of stay down there. Gondiva was popular on its initial release, but I don't know just how popular it's going to be once we get its nude mask support. Loving Pink France set. This also comes from Overdrive's hype, I suppose, but this card has also been seeing a buyout, and this is also from Divine Set 2, so that also plays into it. We're looking at $32 base on the triple rare, which has a market price of around $23, and then the silver rare is currently at around $39, higher of a market price at 31-ish. And the double frame rare on this one is at a base of 110 with a market price of around 75. Another card that has been seeing a buyout on the silver rare, not a very high one, it's Bring Forth the Dreams Totally. I guess it's supposed to be a joke on Totally. But this is from Lyrical Divine Set 1. And there are 6 listings on the silver rare, starting from about $1.25, which is about in line with the frame rare's price, but the frame rare still has 22 listings on the market in comparison. As for the double rare, that one's not on buyout at this point. 40 cents with a market price of 80 cents, and then 22 listings there. So, I mean, this one is a chance to pick up orders, so I don't anticipate there's going to be a lot of play of this one with Overdrive coming, but who knows. And finally, Drag Rider Badia from DivineZ 5. Because Alcabira has been seeing some more support, this has been getting picked up a bit more often, to the point where it's almost completely out of stock on the market for its triple rare. 5 listings left at a market price of about $2.30-ish. And in terms of listings that are available, we're looking at 4 all the way to almost $11.50. And if we take a look at the most recent sales, most of them have been under $3, but a few of them have been selling at over 4. So this card is starting to go up, as Alcabira is a bit of a budget option for players who don't really want to put a lot of money into the biggest decks right now that are just really hyped up in price. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.